Hey, I want to welcome you back to From Processed to Pure Food Movement. Today, we're going to be talking about how processed food impacts your health. So, let's just admit it, we're always around processed food. We're always around, I call it ultra processed food because that's really what it is. We find it everywhere. We find it in our homes, our cabinets, our refrigerators. We even find it in our snacks like nuts. When they've been salted and fried, it's been processed. How about our breakfast cereal? How about our breakfast sandwiches or whatever we call these? We find them in there and it's processed. A lot of it is. And even in the great name brands that are supposed to be very good for our health, like energy bars and things like that, when you go to the back of the label and you see all these different ingredients, including natural flavors, it's processed. If it's not in the whole, if it's not just been cut like fruit, frozen fruit that's been cut, which is considered minimally processed, if it's not in that state, its natural state, it's a processed food. So again, we're gonna find these in, our breakfast cereal. We're gonna find these in frozen dinners and things like that. They're very convenient and they actually are really low cost. I mean, they save you money. It's more expensive to buy the whole natural food than it is to buy the food that is processed. But at what cost? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. What cost? Processed foods are those that have been altered from their natural state. This includes anything that has additives or preservatives added to it, including coloring and flavorings, to more exclusive and extensive processing like canning, freezing, and packaging. While these foods may be convenient, they come with a host of health risks. Let's go over some of them. Number one, obesity and weight gain. When we're eating these processed food, we're taking in a bunch of salt, fats, sugar, a lot of empty calories that really doesn't have any nutrition for us. And also the drinks, like for lunchtime when you're out with friends or having sweet teas or the sodas and things like that, sugary drinks, what it is actually doing is adding weight to us. They provide little to no nutritional value. Number two, heart disease. Many trans fats are linked to heart disease. They raise your LDL cholesterol levels and they lower your HDL cholesterol levels, leading to clogged arteries. These fats lead to heart attacks and strokes. A lot of people have strokes, they have high blood pressure. All of these things play a part in these diseases. Number three, diabetes. Processed foods with high glycemic indexes like white bread and sugary cereal can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. And over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Managing your blood sugar is crucial in doing this. Number four, cancer. Some studies have linked ultra-processed foods to certain types of cancers. Preservatives like nitrates in processed meats can form carcinogenic compounds in the body, increasing your risk of cancer. So my suggestion would be to choose whole foods. Whole foods don't do any of that to your body. Whole foods were made and designed specifically for your body. Number five, mental health. Finally, let's talk about mental health. Diets high in processed foods have been linked to increased rates of depression and anxiety. The lack of essential nutrients and the presence of artificial additives can affect the brain's functions, and also it can affect your mood. So you have many people who are concerned and they really don't know where their depression originates from. You talk to people and they're like, well, I'm not upset. There's nothing that's going on that has caused me to have a problem. I just don't know why I'm like this. And many times when you hear people say those kinds of things, it has to do with what they are eating. Okay? And basically, in short, what is happening is we're eating this ultra processed food no nutritional value to it, and it's like parts of our body is starving for nutrients. For example, the brain. Are you aware that the brain actually shrinks, especially when it does not get the nutrients that it needs? But when it gets the nutrients that it needs, it actually begins to grow again. Okay, so just look up something called the hippocampus in the brain, and you'll find out that it actually grows when it gets the proper nutrition. It's what affects the mood. It affects a lot of things that have to do with your brain, what you remember, all of those things. So you're going to find those diseases that people talk about when you get older. A lot of those things can actually be corrected by eating nutritious, nutrient-dense food. So there you have it. Processed food may be convenient, but they come with a price. The price is health risk. By understanding the risk, you can make better choices. Take the first step today towards pure foods. You'll find that when you eat pure food, your body is going to begin to change. Those issues, those ailments that you were having, when you're eating whole, pure food, you're going to find that it's going to start to back up. It's going to start to reverse. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I can't say that that's going to happen for everybody, but I will tell you from experience, when I began to feed my body nutritious, whole, raw food, all of the diseases that I had, they all went away. So if you'd like to know more about this, hey, click on some of the links below. I've got information down there that will help you. All right? Hey, it was good seeing you all. Please subscribe, like, and share. And even put a comment below and let me know if you learned something from this video. All right? Hey, this is Ed Logan again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.